Hello, I'm your audio guide in understanding the election in America last year for those of you who are not American. I know that the world is sick of this sort of thing. After all, we watched it for over a year. But what do we really know? There are three groups of voters in the U.S. First, we have the rednecks. These people are truly free in spirit and cleanliness. They are a large group of dissatisfied customers with the status quo. The next group is called Democratic Socialists. These people believe in more government to provide national health care, college, food, and shelter. They are, of course, the youngest group of voters. Another large group of voters is called the Conservatives. It is hard to get a picture of an enraged conservative, but this cycle there are many silently enraged conservative voters. This group is different in that they do not gather in public to express their outrage. They call their friends in the Pentagon, and the next thing we know, they're crossing the border into a foreign country to relieve their frustration. Well, many of us may say, big deal, just another election, right? Well, this time, the U.S. elected someone who is not part of the establishment. Someone who is independently wealthy, successful, powerful, and a household name. How did this happen? The key is the disenfranchisement of the flyover voter, and this voter dynamic is what decided the outcome. The party is part of a much older party called the Democrats. In recent years, socialism did not resonate in America. This is because many of the people can still remember the Cold War, and some are old enough to remember World War II. Many others are people who moved into America to get away from communism, which everyone knows is the destination of all true believers in socialism. The real reason the election turned out as it did was because of the Democratic primary. Now, this is where the Sanders voters became estranged from the party. They became disenfranchised because the Democratic Party and the Democratic leadership ran the Sanders campaign off the road. Now, these voters already were dissatisfied, and many of them joined the unhappy residents of the Redneck Party. Now, when we factor in the conservative votes, we can see how the whole thing happened. The reason the new leader of the modern world is President Donald Trump is because of one word: disestablishmentarianism. Anything else is just fake news. Thank you very much.